So the first stage of the project was really looking at what is the best management regime for managing urban grasslands. Along the Ginninderra Creek corridor and throughout the catchment, the area was historically native natural temperate grasslands, and natural temperate grasslands is one of the most threatened ecological communities. There's less than 5% left. So what we're hoping to do is look at what's the best management regime for supporting this threatened ecological community. There's very conclusive evidence over the last 8 years that autumn burns have brought up the most native species, more native species than any of the other management regimes.
Well, it might seem as though there's utter destruction, but in fact this is providing new life to this plant community. What has happened now is that the smoke from the fire is stimulating seeds that might be near the soil surface to germinate. There are many native species that require the smoke from fire to promote germination. 9 years ago we started a study where we had a number of treatments, burning as frequently as we could in the autumn and in the spring, 2 mowing treatments and a control treatment. And what we found was that in the autumn burn treatment there were 10 native plant species that were regenerated by the fire, which weren't present in the other treatments. So that was a clear-cut result. It is important here in Canberra and elsewhere in Australia to restore our native vegetation and the grasslands in particular, because here in Canberra the grasslands have been hugely reduced by grazing over 100 odd years and also by the building of houses. On CSRO's Ginninderra property there are 5 sites. There's one site here which is fully exotic species, no natives at all, and there's some others which are very rich in native plant species. So this is just ideal for doing part of the study here on the CSRO Ginninderra farm.
The Ginninderra field station has been absolutely critical in getting this project up off the ground. There's 15 sites involved in this project and 5 of those are here at the Ginninderra field station. This project is very much a community-driven project. The success of this project will very much depend on ongoing partnerships. We've been working very closely with numerous agencies with the ACT government. We've had the community land care groups who have identified the sites. We've had volunteers establishing the plots, putting the steel posts in, measuring them out, community experts in doing the baseline monitoring. And today we've got all of these volunteers here who are actually doing the burning. This fire trials project has been working with that Aboriginal land care group very much in sharing Indigenous ecological knowledge with Western science and as a way of bringing the two together to really look after the country.
I think the Indigenous people over a very long period of time built up a bank of knowledge about how these grasslands work, and we know that they were renowned for their fire stick farming. So they had an intimate knowledge of the grasslands and the fire management required to keep them healthy.
It's incredibly inspiring to be part of this group of people who are dedicating their own personal time to restoring the grasslands in the Ginninderra catchment.